If you are an ice bather, if you are somebody that wakes up every day, you get your ice ready and the whole deal, you turn on Instagram to do your post, listen up to this video, okay? I'm gonna talk to you guys, you ice bathers. I got no problem with ice bathing, with ice bathing, okay? But guys, let me tell you how to actually get something done, okay? Let me tell you how to actually create a life that you can make passive income and travel the world. You can move your family to West Africa if you so choose. If you want to buy rental properties, you want to buy the car of your dreams, you want to put in the swimming pool, if you want to take care of your parents, I'm going to tell you right now a much better way to do that than by taking another ice bath. Thank you, Mr. Wim Hof, for introducing the world, because now all I do is see Instagram posts. And again, I got no problems, but only when it becomes the priority over what I'm about to talk about. My name is Nick Wood. I'm the king, not one of, the king of digital real estate. I've been doing this for a long time. Everything I talk about is from experience, not from theory. Guys, I'm gonna teach you something really simple. I'm a simple freaking dude. I came to this country because I wanted to simplify. I wanted to wake up, spend time with my family, work, go to bed, plan at night, go to bed, wake up, do the same thing every single day and get my mind clear. I'm a simple dude. And I work with some very simple kind of frameworks in my head. And I wanna share one today that is like, it's so dumb and stupid, but you can, anything you want, you can get. If it's a body, if it's a relationship, if it's a passive income amount, if it's a certain number of rental properties, etc., it's this. Number one is get clear. Get clear on exactly what you want. Exactly what you want, and inside of that, how you want it to look. So what I mean by that is a lot of us go, hey, I want to make $1 million. Dope, cool, same here, all of us do. But what we forget is we don't set constraints. We don't say, I want to make $1 million and be able to travel the world. I want to make $1 million and be able to do it from my laptop and be able to work 3 days a week and be able to be involved in other projects and to be able to pick up my kids from school. We don't set these constraints. And so guess what? There's a lot of ways to make $1 million. And next thing you know, we're building SEO companies and we're building agencies. And all of a sudden we realize, yeah, we got rid of our boss. And now we got 10 of them. And now every time the phone rings, we are a slave to that phone. And if we don't answer it, we're worried, are we going to get this canceled? So we get clear. Number one is you get very, very, very clear on what you want, how much money you want to make, what you want your life to look at, okay? Look like. Number two, create a map. What's it gonna take to get there? Back into a reverse engineer. If you wanna get there by this date, by the way, include the date. You wanna get to $1 million by this date? What is, by the way, in that clear, is it $1 million net? Is it $1 million gross? Is it $1 million a month? Is it $1 million from just this part of your business? Is it $1 million cumulative? Get extremely clear. Next, by the way, I got some squeaky Birkenstocks sitting in here in the old house slippers. You know what I'm doing? I'm running at an exceedingly fast rate, Harry. Name that movie. Okay, guys, number two, create a map. Exactly how you're gonna get there. If I wanna make $1 million this next year, if I wanna make $1 million a month, how am I gonna get there? Okay, first of all, you're gonna realize that you have to have a vehicle that can get you there. And that's where this business model is gonna come in. You're gonna go, okay, well, if I wanted to be able to do this, I want to be able to do this from anywhere, and I want to be able to, work my hours and have assets, etc. Well, what business models fit the bill? The list is pretty short. Not gonna lie, very, very short. And that is why this business model, I'm so pumped about it. I talk about it all the time. I'm screaming from the rooftops about this business model, okay? You set a map. You set a map and you get so specific that I know next week Monday, next week Tuesday at 12 o'clock, I already know. I'm talking about me. I already know what I'm doing. I already know what I'm doing next week, Tuesday at 12 o'clock, because I have to do that thing in order to get to this thing by the end of the quarter, and then that puts me on track, etc. I know exactly what I need to do, okay? I've created the map. I've said, here's what I want to get to $1 million a month. Here's the benchmarks I have to hit. Here's what I have to do on these days and these days, these days. What are the controllable action items that I have to do? That's number two. Number three is very simple. Do what needs to be done when it needs to be done, regardless of how you feel. And guys, I'm telling you right now, there are days I do not feel like waking up and creating videos. There are days I do not feel like doing sales calls. There are days I do not feel like doing lives. There are days that I just want to go out and go to the beach. I just want to go out and whatever, right? Like, just like you guys, I got up this morning at 5:40 a.m. and I went to sleep at 12:30 last night because I couldn't go to bed. I was pumped for the day. I'm running on 5 hours of sleep. but I have things I need to do, and I have to be up at a certain time so that I can do certain things. I can get certain things done so I can take my kids to school. It's about doing what needs to be done when it needs to be done, regardless of how you feel. And most days, you're not going to feel like doing it. That's it. That's the whole game, man. No ice baths, no affirmations, no whatever. It's that simple formula. Get clear. Very, very, very clear. The more clear you get, the more you're going to realize that the clearer you get, the easier it becomes because you can already see it. And the other thing, and the last thing I'll tell you is on step number 1, don't set goals that are too small, because when you do achieve them, you're going to go, man, I should have, what if, man? What if I would have just said 2 million instead of 1 million? What if I would have said 1.5 instead of 1? What if I would have said 5 million? I hit the goal that I set, so why didn't I set it bigger? Guys, this is the way that you get stuff done, not by taking ice baths. Again, if you're an ice bather, cool. As long as it is not the priority above getting stuff done.